Due to the sensitivity of this story time that I'm about to tell, I will not be disclosing too much information about who the person is, who is the persons who told me about it, or I found out, but I will tell you my piece.
I've been gone for a minute, but say I'm back now. I'm in a business and I can't believe that I'm winning.
This story time, it dates back into 2020. Matter of fact, it was May 2020. At the time, found out there was going to be no kind of in-person graduation. All it was going to be walk across the stage and you get your diploma, pre-recorded, of course. And to my knowledge, I did not realize that it was nothing but a cover with my name and with the school that I was graduating from on it until I went home. Well, I didn't receive my diploma the day that I went to film, tape, the walking of the station, all kind of stuff until 2 or 3 Sundays later. And the only reason why I knew that it was on a Sunday that I was receiving my stuff because some friends of mine, they either texted me or I texted them. Some kind of way I saw it on their stories on Snapchat. Mind you, the way that I found out what I'm about to tell you is via Snapchat. And by this time of the story time, it was already agreed upon student wide across the area high schools that we're going to do our own graduation on the day that we normally would graduate under normal circumstances, and we would be outside on the grounds of the very arena that would be used, that we will graduate and walk the stage in and all kind of stuff. I say all of that to build up what I'm about to tell you, what happened in the story time sometime in the last week of May, but it was just before June of 2020. So I went on Snapchat, and at the time I was more so of a Snapchat fiend. It would be nothing for me to go on Snapchat, see the people's story, I don't know, 2 times a day, maybe one time in the morning, one time at night, all the kind of stuff. Whereas now I've been more relaxed. You might see me on there viewing somebody's story, maybe one time a day. Either way, you see me viewing. And I might make posts on there or whatever. Secondly, before anybody dare ask, no, I will not be disclosing my Snapchat. My Snapchat is private. I prioritize that to be more friend center, okay? Like you got to know me. I got to actually have seen you in person or been with you in class or some kind of way we cross past high school, maybe in college, whatever. Yeah, right. So on this one particular story, there was this friend of mine. I'm trying not to disclose the genders of these people. Have mercy. Okay. Um, and this person made a post. And this person was reposting or kind of giving their take on what this other person who graduating in our graduating class did. Okay, no biggie. I saw that. And I didn't understand the context. So I might have texted them, then again I might have brushed it the past or whatever. I was like, okay, I know that there's some races, but please tell me nobody was that stupid enough to have done what I'm thinking. And I probably did text them that. I go to another Snapchat story. I see a same very contextual kind of post. Basically, denouncing, um, saying that that person is wrong for what they did. Then another person did it. So by the time I saw it 3 times, I believe I texted each one of those persons that I saw on their stories, or at least two, or it might have been one. When I found out the context, this is what the context I found out. I found out that the person involved not only did such a racist post on their Snapchat story, they went as far as to do something said some type of racial slur, and you know, they kind of joked it off and all that kind of stuff. So I got my wind of it, and this was 2020. This was before I started doing the whole series Attorney AD on IG. By the way, if I'm not posting on YouTube, I'm on my IG and I'm making all kinds of skits and contents, all kinds of stuff. You know, making people's day, making laugh, inspire, you know, do something. All right. So this was 2020, and I did that. So I mean, I got on Snapchat. I mean, not Snapchat. I got on Instagram with my old phone. And if I do have the footage, now the pieces that I might cut out will be if I am calling the person's name. At the time of this recording, I have not been definitive as to if I'm gonna, you know, put that piece up in this story time, or I'm gonna let y'all just go on my IG and I'm gonna let y'all scroll that back to 2020 May. So what also did a biggest thing was the person who made the racist post, they are a athlete. And another problem is the high school I went to, it has a bunch of clout. It's like it's on a scale like a D1 or a D2 kind of athletic program. So we know in this state, in this region of South Carolina, we know. Mm-hmm. In the 803, we all know. Okay. So it's another big thing. Okay. So I made the IG post. I posted snippets of it on Snapchat. I did what I did to make my point clear that I was very much in disagreement with what that person did. I didn't like it. That was bad imagery towards the school. Um, it was not only embarrassing, it is disgraceful that it happened. I said, you know, basically that. Now at the time, I was not as professional. I will make that known. I was not as professional. So yes, I did call them names. I was petty. I mean, if you gonna put in your Snapchat story a racial slur towards blacks, and you put that term up in there, yeah. So yeah, I was petty enough. I called them the color of the clouds. I'm telling you, I was not at the level of maturity that I am now. Now, if it was to happen today, I probably wouldn't go that far. I just hit you with a whole lot of big vocabulary words, and I let you go to the dictionary or Google, and I let you find it. By the time you find out what I said, you will know, ooh, I insulted and bashed you. But at that time, I wasn't doing that. I was letting you know my feelings towards that situation. So that was around 12 o'clock. This story time is getting long. Let me speed it up. Around 2, 3 o'clock, my phone started pinging and dinging and all that kind of stuff. So people was liking it. You know, there was comments saying, thank you for saying this. More people need to do it and all that kind of stuff. You know, all kind of comments saying, you know, I'm glad I'm not the only one feeling like this and all kind of stuff. You know, comments similar to that. Well, on Snapchat, there was this one somebody who I added. Now, mind you, he wasn't the person that texted me on Snapchat. Yes, we went to the same high school. Yes, we in the same graduating class. However, did not really hang out, did not really talk. As friends and all that kind of stuff. You know, see each other, respect, you know, what's up and all that kind of stuff. All right. They texted me and we'll watch it. When I say watch it, I do mean watch it. I mean to the point of acting like a Karen. Like you need to take this down. You need to take that post down. The person who made that post. They don't have a racist bone, and they not racist, and they not wrong, and all that kind of stuff, and they not even like that. They good and all that kind of stuff. You need to take it down, leave it alone, all kind of stuff. And I don't know. I don't know what version of me was worse. I don't know if that version of me was worse or this version of me is worse. Either way is worse. You know. I will say this. I wouldn't dare go on the whole I'ma harass you, I'm a bully. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. You don't need doing that. No, no, no. Mm-mm. No, you got to do something real crazy before I would speak on it. I gotta get the full length or whatever before I would dare put, you know, my name attached to some foolishness in speaking about it. And once I got the full facts, I spoke about it. So they kept on talking, they kept on talking, they kept on talking. And I don't know how the conversation accelerated. But basically, it was at a boiling point. And I was getting real tired of going the back and forth and all kind of stuff. So I made a Snapchat video. And looking back on it, that wasn't the best professional way to do it. But it needed to be done at that time. Basically, the synopsis of that video was basically saying how I called this person. No, no, no. This person reached out to me and they acting whatever they saying, all these kind of things, and you defending this here racist, and I have very much problem with that. And then you want to get on to me for calling them out, but they the ones that made it public. And here's the other piece of the story time. So that night, the sun went down. I was like, you know what? I know better than this. No, I'm gonna obey that one rule that I had that I obey, and that's from the Bible. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. And I understand it more now than I did then. Okay, so I was like, you know, let's bury the hatchet. Come to peace. You know, it's ain't done gone long enough, and it's not I. I mean, it's not you that I have a problem. I don't have a problem with you. No, no, no. I have a problem with the person who put it out. Needless to say, some kind of way, one of the friends of mine, they let it be known that they were trying to find out where I was because they were going to jump me. I found that out. So I asked for the proof. They asked me why. I said, oh, I just want it. Now I'm going to tell you why I wanted that proof. Because I told one of my friends this. Because I was like, okay, act the fool if you want to. And I'm going to put this on the front desk of the police station. I'm going to let them go at you. I'm going to hire a lawyer and I'm going to let them take you to court. I'm going to let them put you in prison for premeditated assault. And my friend who texted me, you know, once I let them know about that, they were like, do not let that go. One of the other ones, they was like, oh, did you tell your family this and all kind of stuff? I was like, no, I'm not bringing them into this, no. First of all, the people don't even know, they don't even know my name. That's another reason why I went by the name A.D. And I'm still going by the name A.D. Because you will not know my name. You know my first name, but you really won't know my last name. And if by chance, some kind of way, you were to find my last name, you still wouldn't know my middle name. So, yeah. Because by that time, I had already kept the location stuff off. And once I found that out, I was like, oh, okay, so the reason why you stopped Why the person I'm going back and forth with. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm going all over the place. Maybe I should name who is A, who is B, and all that kind of C and all that kind of stuff. Anywho, the person I'm going back and forth with, there was a little span of time where there was silence, no response. I made the story post. There was silence. In the time of that silence, they was plotting. Friends, they told me about it, and they sent me the picture of the group chat. And that friend of mine was saying, you need to make peace. Um, you might want to hit the brakes and all that kind of stuff because they are planning to do so. And I was fooled. So did that lead for me to put that whole apology up there? Yes. Am I proud that that went into the decision of me making the apology instead of my own free will? I am ashamed. And at the same time, I'm glad I did it. Because going to the community graduation day, now the person who made the racist post, that was the first time they saw me. I saw them. I didn't even realize that they was gonna be in the graduation thing. And I think in that time they were kind of ducking and diving because of the heat they was getting. And oh Jesus, this story time is real long. I ain't mean to make it this long. I gotta speed this up. Cause of the heat that they was getting, and who knows? They probably didn't want to get seen and all that kind of stuff. Who knows? They I really do not know. Do I think that they was afraid of me? No. Did I know them? No. Did they know me? No. But I will tell you this. After I walk on stage, and I got little gift cards because the people there was gracious at the community graduation. They were so gracious enough to give each one of us a little gift card, a little something. I don't know, some little something to at least be like, we see you, we we recognize what you have done, and we want to top our hat off and all that kind of stuff to you. And I walk on stage, and I go back to my seat, and the person calls out my name, says, I'm gonna let y'all know my first name. I ain't letting y'all know my last name. He says, hey, Alex. He said it in a very arrogant way and with a smirk or a smile on his face. And I looked at him. And stuff was just spinning in my mind. I was like, I could deal with you. I could talk to you because I was warned that you were probably going to be there that day. I was warned that I probably will cross paths. But I had the evidence in my phone. I was warned of that. And I could have. A bunch of thoughts was going in my mind. But you know what I said at the end of the day? I was like, no. Nope. That's beneath me. That is ignorance personified. Because if you don't know that what you did was wrong at that time, 2020, there was no hope going to the day. The ones that went back and forth and all kind of stuff, I'm not as talkative with them. I'm cordial, but I'm not talking. Yeah. Who knows? They might find this video. I don't know. I do have respect for them. I don't care if they have respect for me or not. I'm just like this. You crossed the line, and there were some things that you said, some things you apologize for and all that kind of stuff. But I know that you said it in the heat of the moment. And if you said that in the heat of the moment, ain't no telling what else you would do or say. Yes, I forgive. I just don't forget. And as long as I'm serving God, and the Lord want me to remember, it's gonna be like that. Unless the Lord says otherwise. Or leads me otherwise. And who knows? I'm sure someday in the future the Lord will lead me otherwise. I don't know that. Just like with the guy who made that racist post. The Lord will lead me otherwise. To maybe, be talkative or whatever. But no, I don't trust him. So you can call it a bittersweet story time if you want to, but I don't give a whip. There ain't no bittersweet. And life lesson. Second of all, I've gotten a little bit more mature, so and who knows, I might have got a little bit worse. I don't know. And by worse, I mean built up my vocabulary. Again, I can throw out terms if I was need to, and I would let them go see the dictionary or Google, and they would find out that I did bash them, but I bashed them in such a way that you would think that, oh, you read books a while, you look at TV a while, and you see some videos a while, you pick up some things. And you realize you don't have to bash nobody by yelling at people. You can bash them by talking just like this. Hopefully this has helped somebody. I don't know. This is a.d. with the content. This is a long video. But hopefully y'all get the point. And I'ma see you when I see ya.